I'm a firm believer that what's forever old is forever new. What's forever old is forever new. The title of our message together this week is this, and I'm going to bring the elephant out in the room on this one, but this is really aimed at all the sales leaders out there. I firmly believe this: average sales reps deliver what is expected, while sales professionals go the extra mile. Let's open up our time together with a quote. And I'm going to quote Gary Ryan Blair on this one, as I believe this quote sets up our time together this week. And Gary goes on to say this: most people spend their lives scheming, looking for ways to do as little as possible, the bare minimum to get by. And then they have the audacity to expect superior rewards for inferior performance. And this is what I'm concerned with. And unfortunately, doing the bare minimum ravages the sales world today. Simply put, mediocrity has become the norm. And you're right, I've called out a huge elephant in the sales room, but it needs to be brought to the forefront. And this is why I believe average sales reps deliver exactly what is asked from them, while exceptional sales professionals, they deliver more and they deliver more and they deliver more. You see, these sales professionals routinely deliver novel and astonishing ways to go the extra mile. You see, they turn skeptics. They turn skeptics into fanatics and customers into clients. So here's what I'd like for us to think about. And again, this is going right at sales leaders. And together, I want us to think about this: is what are you and your team willing to do to turn skeptics into fanatics? What are you and your team willing to do to go the extra mile, for your clients? So to kickstart this even more, I'm going to share with you a quote from Napoleon Hill. And I'm on it, for those who've been following me, I'm on a deep, deep Napoleon Hill journey. And a special shout out to Don Green for doing all this awesome work as the executive director at the Napoleon Hill Foundation. Napoleon Hill, long, long time ago, went on to say this: every seed of useful service you sow will multiply itself and come back to you in overwhelming abundance. You see, sometimes it's subtle little things, and sometimes it's not. Yet, unequivocally, the practice of this single principle around going the extra mile can change the very experience of one's entire personal and professional life. Yes, this is you as a sales leader and every single person on your sales team. It's about going the extra mile. You see, going the extra mile was the fourth principle in Napoleon Hill's 17 principles of success. It's simply the habit of going the extra mile. So to quote Napoleon Hill again, and by the way, thank you for hanging out with me this week. This is a really important foundational message for every sales leader and sales professional that's out there. Napoleon Hill went on to say this: going the extra mile, it means that you are rendering more and better service than you are paid to render, and that you're doing it all the time as a regular established habit. You're doing it without regard to the attitude in which that service is received by anybody, and you will do it in a pleasant, pleasing, positive mental attitude. You will not do it grudgingly. You see, in the world's just, unfortunately, the world's ravaged with it today. We're delivering Me Too and vanilla experiences. So, what I'm going to ask you as a sales leader: what does going the extra mile look like to you? How would you describe it? And lastly, here's what I want you to think about: how would your clients describe what going the extra mile means to them? And when you unpack that, you and your team deliver it. Deliver it, deliver it, and deliver it even more. I sincerely appreciate each and every one of you, because together we're bringing this movement of selling from the heart to the forefront. It's about bringing sincerity and deep business substance. It's about building authentic relationships and combining it with meaningful value. When we do this, we build authenticity, we build trust, and we never waver from our integrity. Because your clients and your future clients, they'd rather connect and do business with a sales professional who sells from the heart as opposed to one who is an empty suit. Have an amazing week.